Hello, everyone. It is Kia Kelly, video marketing and social media strategist, where I teach you how to make money online using social media marketing. I am live today. So if you are here live with me, say hello. If you are watching on the replay, I want you to type replay in the chat. It's going to let me know you're watching this on the replay. I'm going to go live on Instagram here. So just a second. So we are using the software called StreamYard, which is allowing us to stream all over Facebook, everywhere on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. Okay. But sometimes with Facebook, sometimes it like locks my profile where you can't really see me on my personal page. So let me go there really quickly. Yep, it is locked. Profile where you can't really see. So hang on one second. So let me go there really quickly. Yep, I have to change the permissions on this video. Edit privacy, public. For some, I don't know why it does that on my personal page, but it just does that. So I have to always go in and make sure that everything's working properly. But hello, everybody. Tell me what city, state, or country you're watching me from. I would love to know. And then let me go into my Facebook group really quickly and allow people to come into there. Righty. So we are live in there. Let me tag everybody here. Ooh, so we are live in there. Hold on. There we go. Let me tag everybody here. Righty. So we are live. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to have a conversation about, does 1 million followers help make $1 million, right? Do you need 1 million followers to make $1 million? Okay. But before we get into it, I want you guys to just kind of tell me in the chat what it is that you do and how big is your social media presence right now, as we have a conversation. So as of right now on social media, we have, I guess it's 504,000 followers on TikTok, 35,000 on Facebook, 26,000 on Instagram, 5,800 on YouTube. Is that it? I can't remember. Where else are we? LinkedIn, 3,000. Twitter, I don't know. Maybe 1,000 on Twitter. But that's kind of where we are right now with our social media numbers. And I want to know about you. You tell me what it is you do and how is your social media. Because as we have today's conversation, we're going to really have an honest conversation about what it takes to make $1 million, right? And $1 million is just the number. The big number used to be for everybody, I want to make 6 figures. I want to get to $10,000 a month. But of course, now with inflation, everything changes. Like we're all starting to realize that and if you're making $10,000 a month, that it's good money, but with the rising cost of everything, that $10,000 a month really isn't what it all is cracked up to be, like we had all desired. So back in the day, there's a picture of me right here, speaking to like 12,000 people in network marketing, and my big goal here was to get the 6 figures, because that was the big thing that everybody was focused on in the company. Fast forward, I'm 40, I'll be 43 in June, and 6 figures is not the goal. Like millions is the goal. Let me see. Yeah, millions is the goal because of planning for retirement and things of that nature. Because like when I'm, in my retiring age, the last thing I want to be doing is creating content on social media. You know what I mean? So it's like planning for all that is different now. Okay, so Demetria says she's a Christian life coach. Okay, you guys tell me, what do you do and what are your social media numbers? Okay, everybody that's watching, tell me, what do you do and what are your social media numbers? Keisha said, I'm a live good affiliate. I'm not sure what that is, but okay, girl. We are relationship experts. Is it all together on all platforms? StreamYard, yes. So I am streaming on StreamYard on all the platforms at one time, one stream, and we're on my Facebook personal page, business page, Facebook group, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, all on one stream. Okay. All right. So what else do you guys do? Y'all tell me in the chat. Y'all are here, but y'all got to talk back to me. All right. Because we're having a conversation about, does 1 million followers mean $1 million? Now, here are my thoughts as it pertains to social media numbers and generating revenue. First things first, before you ever start focusing on growing a following, one of the things you have to focus on is your intent behind growing this following? Like, what is your goal? Like, do you just want to get to 1 million followers, or do you want 1 million people buying something from you or whatever, right? Or do you want to get to 1 million followers so that way when you are working with brands that you're able to tell them, here's my follower number and I want to make this amount of money per brand collaboration, right? Because we all know that it does matter when you are working alongside a company that's going to pay you for creating content. They are going to look at your social numbers, like how many followers do you have, and also what's your engagement. Hey Riley, okay. So Demetrius says she wants to gain clients. Okay. Bride to Beta Bride is know our followers. Okay. Thank you so much for following. All right. So you have to first know what is your intent, okay? Because without an intent, one, your account is not going to grow, okay? Because people, listen, we're going to talk about making money with followers. But one of the things to know first off is that people follow accounts because they believe that if they continue following this account, that what they're going to experience is what they want to experience every single day. Okay. Because when we log on to social media, one of the first people that we're typically seeing is people that we follow. Not always, but oftentimes it's people that we follow. And so if a person doesn't know you and then they connect with you on social and they decide to follow you, they decided to follow you because they believe that the content you're putting out is what they want to experience on a regular basis. Okay. So you got to get clear on your intent, and thank you about my case, your intent and what your content is going to be about. Okay. Because otherwise, if your content is over here and over here, thanks for following, over here and over here, then people are not going to follow that account. Okay. Like y'all tell me, like, how many of you guys would agree that you follow accounts because you want to see content from them on a regular basis? If you agree with that, just type agree in the chat. Okay. So I recently started following some people on social. And one of the reasons is because one, I connected with them. I liked them. I want, right. But also I started to see their content and realize I want more from them and their content. Okay. And so I believe that that is the same experience that other people are having with us, that they are going to choose to follow us based upon believing that what you're going to continue showing them is what they want to experience. Okay. So it's first off, you have got to, settle that, your content has got to give people what they want. Okay. And listen, it is your decision on what you're going to give them. Okay. You don't have to give them anything that you don't want to give. That's like, I do take care of my hair, or I'm working on my makeup skills and fashion skills. But right now, I'm not sharing any of that on my social pages because that's not what I want to give on social. What I want to give on social is teaching people how to make money online, right? That is what I want to give. All right. So that's that on that, on those accounts or whatever. If I decide in the future to change that up and do something different, I can definitely do that. But I just made a decision on what the type of content I want to give out. Right. Okay. So then once you start to actually create a following and develop and all that stuff is happening, then what you have to do is you have to go, okay, if your goal is to monetize social media, then you've got to determine, how do I want to monetize my social media? That is a decision that you have to make. Okay. How do you want to monetize social media? Meaning, if you want to make money on social media, you need to choose how you want to make money on social media. Okay. Yours could be affiliate marketing. It could be brand collaborations. It could be courses, consulting. It could be speaking. It could be physical products. It could be books. Whatever it is, you have to decide what that is. Okay. And it's really important that you try to decide that early on. Okay. Try. It's not perfect, but you want to try to decide early on how you want to monetize. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because, hey, Matt, the reason is because if you don't know how you want to monetize and you start growing an account and you're doing all this stuff, you'll be like, I'm doing all this stuff, but it's not getting me anything. Like, I'm doing all this stuff, but it's not getting me anything. This is if your goal is to make money on social media, then it's important for you as early on as possible to determine how you want to make money. Okay. Let me look at y'all's comments. Kiara said, that's the hardest part for me, deciding what direction to go. I make spiritual t-shirts. Okay. What do you mean deciding where you want to go? If you make spiritual t-shirts, what do you mean the direction? Matt said, this means I need to stop doing thirst traps and find other ways to monetize. He crazy. He don't do no thirst traps, but you know. But seriously though, like, you have to decide like how you want to make money, because otherwise, if let's just say I create an account and my account blows up because of my cats, right? And then later on I decide, oh, I want to make money selling t-shirts or whatever, right? It has nothing to do with cats, but I've got this massive following. I've spent all this time building around my cats, but I want to sell t-shirts that are not related to my cats. Then it's going to be very hard for me to sell those t-shirts to the people that came there for my cats, because they are there before the cats. They are not there for the t-shirts. Okay. So with me, I mostly teach and serve people online, teaching social media marketing and how to make money online. And so if I launch a line of t-shirts that are marketing t-shirts, it's easier to sell those. If I launch a new course or I launch consulting or whatever, it's easy to sell those because of what it is that my content is about and who the audience is that I actually built there. Okay. Like Matt is saying it best. He said, there's nothing worse than going viral for something not related to your offer. Right. So what I'm basically saying here is this. Before we like literally get into, does it take 1 million followers to make $1 million? Before we get into that, what I'm really trying to say here is that it is really vital. Okay. It is really vital that you identify what is your focus when it comes to creating content on social media, creating just being having a presence on social media, and what it is that you want to make money from, how you want to make money. Because the worst thing that could happen is that you do all this stuff and then you try to sell this and you make nothing. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but we have all heard the story of someone who had a very large following on social media, and when they launched a product or service, they didn't make any money, right? And what we learned was that it's because they weren't like, it wasn't making sense. Like what they were trying to offer into the people, it wasn't making sense. And they were not intentional when it came to sorry, my watch is going off. They weren't intentional when it came to like determining how they want to monetize early on, right? How many of you guys would say you know somebody who didn't properly, oh my god, my phone's going off. Oh, my best friend, who didn't properly like prepare their business or like build a business before they went viral and are now like, man, I wish I could make money from that. Any of y'all know somebody like that? They blew up like crazy in terms of their numbers, their follower numbers, but their revenue didn't add up. You know, I had somebody reach out recently that said, I have a huge following, I blew up like crazy, but I'm barely making any money. And I was like, okay, like it didn't surprise me. It made me sad for them, but it didn't surprise me, right? And so the last thing I want is for that to happen to you. Okay. I do not want you to continue growing these accounts on social media and you're not making money. Okay. I don't want that to happen for you. Okay. Now, the question of, does 1 million followers equal $1 million? My answer is no. No, it does not. You can have 1 million followers and be making $0. Okay. You can have 1 million followers and make $0. How is that? Because you haven't figured out how to actually monetize. Okay. Because you haven't figured out how you actually want to monetize. Now, when it comes to having a large following on social media, there are a lot of different ways you can monetize. One of the most popular ones that we are all aware of is influencer marketing. And it's basically where a person who creates content online has a large presence or whatever, and a brand comes along and says, hey, we want you to create some content talking about our product, service, whatever. We'll give you a link, put it in your bio, drive people there, and we're going to pay you X amount of dollars per video. Okay. We all have heard of that. Okay. Now, you don't have to have 1 million followers for that to happen. Okay. I remember when I had my first 10,000 followers, my first brand reached out to me. So that was pretty cool. Right. But, obviously, the bigger you have a following, the more attractive it is to a brand. All right. But one of the most popular ones right now we all know of is influencer marketing. We also know about affiliate marketing. Okay. And affiliate marketing is basically where here is this product or service by this company. What's happening? Oh, sorry. My phone is going off like crazy. Let me give y'all what's happening. So this is a sad moment, but like my cat Eddie is 16 and he has had cancer for some time now. And unfortunately, tomorrow I am having to put him down. So it is a very, even though my personality is very bubbly and all that, it is a very sad time. And so my friends are all finding out, I'm telling them. And so everybody's like, my phone is going off like crazy. So it's a very, 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 very sad time. I don't look as sad because I have makeup on, but it's been a journey. So if you keep hearing me say, what's going on? What's going on? It's because my phone is going off like crazy. It's my Apple Watch, but everybody's texting me and I want the text. I appreciate the text. I love the text. Okay. So I just want to like put that out there in case my phone keeps going off and you guys are like, why does she keep checking her phone or whatever? Right. Okay. So, all right. So we're talking about does 1 million followers. Thank you guys so much for the condolences. I appreciate it. He's still around. He's right there on the floor. Let me see. You doing okay, Eddie? Yeah, he's doing okay. He's on a bunch of meds right now to keep him comfortable. And then tomorrow is our day. Anyway, I'll deal with that. I'm dealing with it every day, but I'm really, really dealing with it tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. So thank you guys so much. So as it pertains to 1 million followers, $1 million. Okay. So, affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is basically where a company, they offer this thing called an affiliate program, right? It's like, for example, I have an affiliate through StreamYard. Thanks, Louise, Arlene. So I have an affiliate through StreamYard, and StreamYard is the platform that I'm using right now to go live. Okay, and I pay a monthly fee to use StreamYard outside of being an affiliate. But also, I have a link, and when we share that link with other people, if people sign up for StreamYard through my link and they start to pay, I'll get paid a little bit of money every single time that person, pays for their StreamYard bill. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are so kind. I really appreciate that about my cat. I am obsessed with my cat. But I love him enough to let him go. Okay. Like I'm very, 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 very sad about it. But I love him enough to let him go because if he's hurting, my job is to take care of him and not have him continuously hurting. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. What is this whole, hold on. Let me see. All right. Perfect. Okay. All right. So I don't really know what moot means, but somebody typed the word moot. Like y'all got to tell me what that means. I just muted you because I don't know what that means, guys. But once you're able to come back and chat, tell me what moot means because it just, for me, it felt like spam because I don't really understand what moot means. Okay. So affiliate marketing. So one of the ways you can make money through your monetization is through affiliate marketing. Okay. Another way you can make money is you can have your own products. Okay. You can have your own physical products. Like for example, this is some lip gloss by Maybelline. You can create your own line of products and then you can sell your products on your channels, right? I know of health and fitness bloggers and content creators who eventually have gone on and created their own line of like protein shakes and all that type of stuff. And it's a great way to monetize selling your product that you love, that you stand behind, to the people who already connect to you. Okay. Another way to make money on social media is through consulting. You know what you know, you have your expertise and you can People can pay you for you to teach them your expertise. I have spent years making companies millions of dollars when I worked in corporate America. And those are great jobs, but I didn't make $1 million by no means. They didn't even pay me six figures, right? But that was all the things that I've learned, I still know them. So then when I decided in 2016 to start building an online business, I decided that I was going to build a business, consulting with people, teaching them all the things I've learned my entire life. Right. And so I started building a community, an audience online, and then I would offer them opportunities to be able to work with me. Right. And it works just fine. That my clients get what they need, they learn, they grow, and all that. And then our company is able to make money. Okay. There's also digital courses that you can sell. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can make money online, but one of them is through digital courses, taking the same information that you already know and packaging it into a course. That's like if I wanted to really get into interior design, because like that's one of the things I really want to learn. One thing I could do is I can find somebody that teaches interior design and buy a course. And what does that do? That lets that person take what's in their brain, put it on video, package it, and then just constantly selling it without having to do something every single day. You know what I mean? So there's that opportunity. So the question of the day, of course, is, does 1 million followers mean that you're going to make $1 million? Again, the answer is no, because unless you, one, have a product or service to sell, two, have a marketing plan to sell it, and then three, have built an audience of whatever size. It could be 1 million, it could be 1,000. Unless you built an audience of people around that type of topic or whatever, then it's going to be hard to sell, right? I have seen people who are massive influencers who have built these beauty brands, which is beautiful, amazing. And then when they go say, okay, I'm going to start doing consulting on a completely different topic, they aren't selling anything. Zero, because their brand and their community was built on this, and now they're trying to sell this. Okay. And so that's why I said early on, it is really important that you are being very intentional about the type of content you're creating, who you're creating for, and ultimately, what is your monetization goal? Okay. Because if you don't have a goal or a plan and you're building this audience, you could be building the wrong audience for the thing that you want to sell later, right? So you guys can see I have natural hair, naturally curly hair, whatever. And I have, let's just say 35,000 followers on Facebook. If I launch my line of curly hair products to those people, they're going to be like, what? You make hair products now? No, because that audience is there because I teach them how to make money online. I haven't become the expert in hair care. Okay, we have 500,000 on TikTok. If I launch a hair care product to those people, they're going to be like, what? Because they have learned, I teach them how to build a business online and how to do TikTok marketing, not those products. So when I am sharing with them about coaching and consulting, my digital courses and things of that nature to make money online, it is easier for people to say yes to those particular offers because that is who I have been and how I have showed up. Does that make sense? Make sense, everybody? Let me see. What happened to your cat? So Eddie is 16 and he's had cancer for a little while now. And so, we have gotten to the point to where he is in pain, and I'm not going to keep him here just to make me feel good. I have to let him go so that he's not in pain anymore, which is very unfortunate. Do you have a lot of followers to be accepted as an affiliate? No. Oftentimes, companies just give you an affiliate. So, like, I'm an affiliate of StreamYard. It didn't require any followers. I'm an affiliate of Metricool, Opus.pro, a bunch of different companies out there. I'm affiliate of a lot of companies, and majority of them did not require me to have any kind of following because it's in their best interest to let us promote. And if people buy it, great. You know what I mean? Some people require you to have a larger following, but most companies do not. Really depends on the business itself, for sure. What is Streamline? So it is StreamYard. So StreamYard is a software that you can use that will allow you to live stream on all the different platforms all at one time. So my kitty health. Yeah, my poor kitty. Yeah, he's in here. Eddie, will you come here? He's getting closer. Hi. That poor guy. He's not doing good, but he's on medicine, so he's not in pain right now. But he's really been like, off to the side, but we're going to let him go tomorrow. We have an appointment. Okay. Questions. What questions you guys have about 1 million followers to $1 million making money online? Okay. The one thing that I want you guys to understand and know that if you know that you want to make money online, you've got to develop some type of plan, not just a social media content plan, but a strategic marketing plan. Okay. You've got to have a plan, because otherwise you will start building things, saying this, doing that, and then trying to sell this thing. And like, why isn't it not working? Why is it not working? And oftentimes the reason it is not working is because you have this level of knowledge and there's a gap between what you know and what you actually need to know to make it become successful. Right? That's just like me, for the long, like I've been doing a lot of speaking and I get paid to speak. But right now I'm in a season where I'm like, okay, I want to get paid more to speak from corporate companies. Right? And so there's a gap between what I get paid right now to speak at events and then to getting into corporate companies and speaking, a gap. So I am working with people to help me to close that gap. Okay. Because it's the truth. All I know is all I know. And until I learn what I don't know, it's hard for me to get to the next phase. Okay. Does that make sense? And that's the same thing that probably goes for you. You're a good speaker. Thank you so much. I think so too. Now, corporate speaking is different. I'm a very interactive, fun speaker or whatever. But I definitely want to, if somebody's going to pay me $20, $30, $50,000 to speak, I want to land that plane the moment I step on that stage. The moment that I get up, I want them like, free Mr. Clark, free Mr. Clark. That's from the movie Lean on Me. Sorry, my bra straps are like moving like crazy. Anyway, what kind of questions you guys got about making money online, building a following? I will tell you guys, I will tell you guys, sorry, I'm reading the comments. I will tell you guys that today we have a course that's open, and it is called the Vertical Video Mastery. And this course is designed to teach you how to build an audience on social media using Instagram Reels and using TikTok. Okay. It's to teach you how to build an audience online and sell your products and services. Okay. Now, this course is open today and it closes on Friday. Okay. It opens today. It's open today and it closes on Friday. Okay. And so basically, what we're doing in this course is we're not just teaching you the how to's of Reels and TikTok, but we're teaching you content marketing strategies for selling your products and services through automation. So I talk a lot about DM automation. I talk a lot about email marketing, a lot of things. And in this course, I am making sure that you know how to create great videos, build a community, and ultimately sell your products and services, no matter how big that your following is. Okay. Now, this course, again, it is open today and it closes on Friday. Okay. And you can get started today for $175. Okay. Now, the cost of this course is $11.97, but we have a payment plan, and you can do one payment, two payments, three payments, 5 or 8. If you choose the 8 payments, it's $175 a month for 8 months. Okay. Now, what also happens inside of this course is I am going to work with you for 8 weeks. Okay. So there's a digital course. You watch that at your own time. And I am going to be with you for 8 straight weeks, live every single week, teaching, answering questions, watching content, giving feedback, all the things. Okay. Also, on the inside of this course, I do talk a lot about influencer marketing, about how we work with brands, our favorite ways to connect with brands, our favorite ways to get brands to see us and pay us and things of that nature, so we can create amazing content for them. And so all of that is on the inside of our course. So you guys see the link on screen. It's the verticalvideomastery.com. Now, if you are watching this and you are watching on Facebook or you're watching on Instagram, if you're interested in the course and you want the details, you could just type the word vertical in the chat. Okay. If you're watching on Facebook or you're watching on Instagram and you want information about the course, you can type the word vertical, VERTICAL, and then you'll receive a direct message that is going to give you details about the course. Okay. Otherwise, you guys can go to this link up here. Okay. Which is verticalvideomastery.com. Okay. Verticalvideomastery.com. Okay. What questions do you guys have? Okay. What questions do you guys have? Questions about making money online, questions about the course, whatever, right? Listen, one thing I know is this. We all are like, y'all are, the reason why you guys are here is because you're like, okay, tell us what's going on, teach us the business, teach us about video, teach us how to make money, right? And I always say this all the time. I said it earlier that if you're here and you're trying to go here, somebody has to help you, right? And I always have to remind people that like, okay, so how do I say this? So I meet people all the time that say, I want to make money. You know how to make money. Tell me, teach me, let me meet up with you and you tell me. And I have to explain to them that like, hey, you want to make money and you're coming to me wanting me to help you for free on how to make money, but I had to pay other people to teach me how to do it. So it's the right thing to do is to invest so you can learn too, right? So I always like to like give people that like understanding. That's like I like to have lip gloss on at all times, and so in order for me to have lip gloss at all times, I have to buy it. If I steal it, I'm going to jail or I'm going to hell. For stealing lip gloss, right? So in order for me to have lip gloss, I have to go and buy it, right? So if you're here in whatever where you are in your business and making money online, then there's going to be some level of investment that you get to make. Not that you have to make, but that you get to make, right? And when I say you get to make it, is that you get to invest in yourself and your own learning and understanding so that you can take yourself from where you are to where it is you want to go. Okay. That's like I mentioned earlier about wanting to get paid to do more corporate speaking. And so I have to pay somebody to teach me how to do it, because everything that I'm doing right now is getting me what I've got so far, but it's not going to get me to what I want to get to in the next phase of my business. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Any questions? I haven't seen any questions come along in the chat. You guys have been so kind about my cat. I really appreciate that. Where is he? He's right there. He's chilling. He's doing great. Yesterday he was out there. Today he's in here. He's doing great. Any questions? I would love to work with every single one of y'all on the inside of Vertical Video Mastery. It's going to be a time. We always have a small group. It's normally between 25 and 35 people that join us. That way I have time to talk to everybody, to coach everybody, to spend time with them, their content and all the things. So if you join us, you're not going to be like, oh man, there's all these people in there. I'm not going to be able to get my questions answered. It's never like that. It's always a smaller group. That way I am able to serve you at a high level because we only have so many people. Sorry, it's like, what is that? We only have so many people that are the inside of the course. Okay. Any questions? Any questions going once? What time is it? 12:15. Any questions going twice? Nope. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that is it for today. I just wanted to have this conversation with you guys talking about, does 1 million followers equal $1 million? And the answer is no. You got to have a plan and you got to sell something in order to make money. Okay. All right. So thank you guys so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. And then if you guys want to join us inside of our course, you just want to go to verticalvideomastery.com or comment the word vertical so we can send you a DM. Okay. All right, guys. Chat with y'all later. Bye.